Are we live? Yeah, we're live. Hello. It is I, Equinox Eterna. As always, at a late time, trying to play some gacha, trying to pull something in this horrific gacha world. Wait, give me a second. I have to list this on Twitter. Post. Yay! So, it is time. We had to. We don't have to anything. What the fuck is me? Yeah. So we have Headhunt. We have the new event. I have around. Is this 100 and it's almost 150 here, and with tickets I have 14 here. Yeah, because I got Evelana last time. What, was it Evelana the last? No, Monster. I got Monster in like 20 pulls. So, yeah. And, well, I haven't touched this yet, so the event yet. So when I open it, it's gonna play the. It's going to play the cinematic. But first, let's wait a little bit, just to get a little bit more, if anyone would join. So let's level up. Cross layer. I was a little bit bored in the afternoon, so I got the module, the new module, the one who made Clone Slayer into a Clone Slayer, the real MVP. So here we go.
Old combat records? Got anything with me in it? Come on, let's give it a try.
Headbutt.
I won't lose this time.
Yep, here's the module. I didn't get this module because it was useless. But this one is great. More physical damage, like 20% more, almost 20%, 15%, yeah. And this one is the stunt effect duration, plus 50. This, yeah, not in theory. It actually lets her do a full stun lock to 3 targets. It's great. So, let's go into the gacha, shall we? Okay, 7 hours. And free. That and free. So, first pull. Wait back. Let's go. The first time pull. Fire. It's fire. There's a little bit of fire in this bag. Wah! Rainbow! Only one, okay. It's on the 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4.
はじめましてドクター。
Chestnut.
プレゼントにこれを。
5. This is 5? Well, this is it. Oh, wait, what? Next one. Oh, okay. Let's go! Now we had Hot Wheels, and we only need Exia. Oh, and a nice Ashlock. Yay! Now I have your sister now. So, please come home. Come on. Ooh, the music has stopped. No, only 5-star. Oh, Grace better. Grace better. Yeah. Another pink sniper. Not the one that I need, but it's appreciated. Now let's get into it. Orange, 5 stars. Meet him and Basteline. Come on, Exia, I know you want it. I know you want to come home. A blue bag. Ah, awful. 59. Until pity, and then I'll just do my normal daily pulls normally. No, not on stream. So let's pull until pity. Because I already got Lemuel. I only need Lemuel. Oh, Hibiscus-chan. And now, this should be the pity. Well, not pity, yeah, soft pity. Okay, this is it. This is an Exia. Ah, the first one. Come on. Yay! But I want Exia too. Come on. Exia, please, come home. I need to save for Hoshiguma. Come on! Blue bag. Fuck. Next. What? Exia? The first one. What the fuck are you? Ah, bullshit. Blue bag. Next. These are like 75. Five stars. I lied. I said that I was going to stop. Come on! Blue bag. Fuck. Come here. Where are you? Level up. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Promotion. I see, I know. Let me be. I need to promote you because Lemuel doesn't want to come home. So you need to get her here. Here it is. No. Have fortune. Bloppy. Double. Workshop. And it's 7, right? Okay. Doesn't matter. No. A little too. Ah, yeah, I have to level her up. Faster. It would be extremely funny to leave her at 69. Promote. Yay! But acts to put people at ease, no? Then, would you like to receive this medal from the 7th Tribunal for outstanding operation? To put me at ease? You don't have to if you like. You can even pin them on your eye mask, one for each eye. So hot. Come on, Exia. And edit assistant. Who can I get out of this? L. Where's the new one? Here she is.
È da un po' che non mi sento così. Sto lavorando a qualcosa in cui credo. Preferirei occuparmi di questi casi piuttosto che affrontare un altro processo con una sentenza.
No. No. Headhunt. Come on, Exia. I know that you want to come home. Fire. Fire in the bag. It's time. Five. One. Bloom, thank you for coming. Orchid, thank you for coming. Myrtle, hello again. Gumi. Antes es another one. Ah, fuck. Well. Fuck. How many tokens do I have? I'll save it. I'll pull later if I need to. Today's luck has been horrible. And well, at least I got Lemuen. At least I got a lot of Lemuen. But fuck, where's my Exia? Memento mori, carpe diem. And I don't know what the hell it says here. But yay! 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 Okay. Level her up. Just to use her for now. Okay, promotion. Disemboweling mass. What do you play? Necrosis or Nerval Impairment? Century-old monument with that of the Aries founder. Okay. I don't know. But okay. I suppose. Promote, I don't have. Next attack deals fire attack as physical damage 3 times, up to 5 nervy ground enemies. If target is under the burst effect of nervous impairment, this deals elemental damage instead. Okay, so it's a nervous impairment. Not necrosis. 18. This is manual. Auto recovery and manual. Attacks it twice. Every attack deals 130 of attack as physical damage and additional 10% of damage as nervous impairment. So this depends. This depends on the defense of the enemy. And this one is. And this one requires nerval impairment. So I guess this is the good one for now. Until at least the cat, the dumb cat, Phantom, that was the name. 7. Now, what is the good skill? Honesta misión. Salve etiam. Increases attack to 180 when attacking and attacks one additional target. Skill activation grants 5 ammo. Okay, seems good. Attack speed 65 when there are wanted enemies on the battlefield. Consumes a bullet to take aim for up to 3 seconds before firing a shot that ignores dodge. Okay, while aiming at if attack is higher than the sum of target remaining HP and defense, stop aiming and immediately fires. 6 ammo. The skill ends when all ammo is used. Stops attacking, consuming 1 bullet every. So this is the global strike. It's just this one. I am going to use this too, I guess, but let's go into it. Federico, Executor de ex Fodere. Nice legs. Secere Crustulum. What? Let's go. That's why we call her Hot Wheels. Because hot fucking damn. And Turi is here. Because why not? Arturia needs to be here. those weren't bullets. Those were like... Those looked like bells or something. Of course. Even unofficial missions. Arturia. Just want chaos. Pink pony. Where the fuck did she get a railgun? Okay. And there they go. Destruction in a... What's that? A church? Orphanage? Just to go away. Regular Arturia modus operandi. And that is the law. The kettle. There was the little blue kettle. This is the half anniversary. Okay, if I want Lemuel, if I want Exia Alter, I need to do some calculations because I need Hoshiguma, and I need the Hoshiguma Alter. It's not an option. I need her. Visiting criteria. Hey, mix aparato. Okay, let's get into it. Fallen. Demons mutter in their ears, and so the angels' halos are extinguished. Ah, little Exia! I pray that the sick people in Far Central Hospital get better. I pray that Papa, Mama, and my sister will always be safe, healthy, and happy. Papa, like, yeah, like Fabian Seacaster. Papa! I pray that the Lord will always be with us. I pray that the spiritual light will always shine on Laterano. I thought the experiment was over, Lemuel. Didn't you hear? The investigators came to school today to tell us our results. They even brought fruit tarts. The two patient groups at Favor Central Hospital were discharged today. Basically, the recovery had nothing to do with our prayer in the past 2 months. The investigators told us not to be sad. It was all a social experiment by the Sixth Tribunal. Eh? If prayer doesn't help, why do we pray? It looks like Syracuse. It is Syracuse! Another report from Nuovo Cine. Over the past 6 months, they have established trade with 17 nomadic cities, like a dire swine that never rests. In the process, they have sown new seeds across all Syracuse. It's not like you approve of Nuovo Cine interactions with other cities, but do not intend to endorse the promotion of the new Urban Management Act. You were the one who told me the youth needed to be tested further after you returned from Carnivale. I suppose I recall something to that effect. This Terni, unusual movement in Lupocar. The Golden Empress has been actively issuing edicts, while her counterpart has not been seen in public for a long time. Our neighbor seems eager to change, desperate even. Not just like Danian. There are more than enough new sprouts upon this land. The matters of the Famiglia should not occupy any more of Syracuse's time. You seem ready to fall asleep. It's almost time for my siesta. Are you Agenir? Are you Italian? Or are you fucking Iberian? Do you like this fabric? I can have a suit made for you. I just have the tailor in mind. I appreciate the offer, but there's no need. Still prefer your cassock. I'm a priest, Cecilia. But there is no church in the city. It's been almost 70 years since you left Laterano, hasn't it? 68. The Sancta sense of self is as persistent as your sweet tooth. But you have never thought about going back. You have no need to. The walls are still white, the people are still happy. Nothing ever changes in paradise. Have you two hooked up? Not even once? Really? You were too close and... There's something that should have happened between you two. I don't believe there's nothing there. Otherwise, you would have come with me to Syracuse. Oh, yeah. If I didn't have a motive to go to Syracuse with a wolf gilf when she was still 68 years ago. Damn. I'm not so sure. Oh, my hand's been trembling every time I grip my patron firearm. Maybe my old house in the Holy City has a sprung a leak. We're relics of a bygone age, Cecilia. You know how old people have hunches about certain things. You should take a nap on the sofa. Maybe we can find another setting to talk once the down payment for this fabric has been made. Sorry. Father? You didn't just fall asleep on your feet, did you? Father? Are you alright? What happened? This is Black Steel. Cliff. Huh? Is that all? Tila, is the boss alright? Why do you ask? These are all documents that he reviewed. The only thing legal change was the formatting. He shouldn't need to spend so much time with them, should he? I think Mr. Cliff is looking at that letter. The letter from the frontier? What was the name of it again? Woodrow. But there were only 4 words in it. Well, take care. That's it. I've heard a couple things about Davison. What are you getting at? The ship will be approaching max DC in 12 hours time. How long have we been planning our entry into the capital market? There's still a lot of problems to solve. Look at the people behind me. All our top ranks are waiting for the boss orders. But at a time like this, he's all tied up with his... I don't even know what to call him. Mr. Cliff went to meet a certain Mr. Jackson before we set out. The vice president? Do you mean to say that the boss has gotten the official note of cooperation with the companies in DC? Don't get too excited. No employee of Blacksteel Worldwide should doubt Cliff. Anything you don't think of, he will. Anything you can figure it out, he will. He was the one who put this team together, and he was the one who spread the firearms beyond the walls of Laterano. He was the one who expanded our business across the frontier and beyond Columbia. Mr. Cliff is a great leader and a remarkable sancta. BlackRock. I agree completely, but have you seen the look on his face? What could those 4 words have done to him? Ladies and gentlemen. What? Did the power go out? Did some stupid merc knock something over? Or did the engineering cross the wrong wires? Woodrow. Jessica! Hey, cute kitty! Good news! The wildfire's finally extinguished. The bad news is that half the hillside has been burned away. Woody, are you okay? Are you hurt? I'm fine. It's nothing. He just came back from the woods to the west, where the worst of the fires were. He braved the flames to clear a control line. He might have forgotten his age. I can let the fire take it all, not when things are finally looking up in these parts. I'm fine, I really am. That's good to hear. I was worried. Say, Woody, do you want to look at this? That's sick. Yes, it is. Some kind of important document? It's from Blacksteel. You're not gonna open it, Woody? No, I don't think I want to. What if it's a whole stack of gold certificates? Would go a long way to fill in the gap the fires left behind. Well, then you open it. Gladly. Well, Mr. Cliff, sure can write a letter. It's so long the end is touching the ground. What's the matter, Woody? I suddenly have a headache. Is it the letter or your wounds? Oh, Ethel. What are you waiting long? Were you waiting long? Mr. Ethel! Cecilia! Happy birthday, Cecilia. This cake! I made it out of sweet potato. I couldn't find cream or confetti sugar, so I sprinkled some dried vegetables on top of it. I tried to find the ones that had better colors. Sorry, I did my best. Slaves don't have access to the nicest things. Galena helped out. It's lovely. Make a wish, Cecilia. Well, I can guess what you will wish for. Don't worry, I have been asking around. We'll find your father. Yeah, but my wish today is I want to blow out the candles with you. Huh? You have been helping me ever since I lost my mama. You're quitting your job at the notarial hall and coming with me all the way to Castle. You have been by my side for so long. I know you're in a lot of danger here. When my papa was born, it was you who taught me not to give up hope. That's why I want you to do this with me. The last thing at my birthday party. Cecilia. Okay. Ethel feels the warmth of Cecilia's hand on his own. He sees the birthday cake made from sweet potatoes, and the girl with eyes full of excitement and the big smile on her face. Before the flickering candlelight, both of them bow their heads and begin to pray. May the order of Laterano shine upon us, show us the path of life, that we may ever live in joy. East of La Unidad. Laterano, holy city of white. Is that you, Aurela? Holy! Such noise. We're due for hymns in 10 minutes. The children are practicing. I'm talking about you, Nueda. Is it done? Buried in the backyard. You can breathe easy now. Shouldn't you wash the blood first? The children could come at any time. What? Are you afraid they might see me? Afraid they might hear their beloved sister Nueda talk of killing people with that terrifying piece of metal? Don't talk like that. We wouldn't be here if not for you. Because you took off the gun, I am able to teach them hymns, and tuck them into bed. Was this thing as soldiers or true Bolivarian guerrillas this time? Does it make a difference? A bunch of sticking parasitos who only know how to take from others. I never imagined there were shitholes like this when I lived in Laterano. I know, these sorts of things don't happen where you come from. In Laterano, your weapon, your dress, your habits, you still carry yourself as a Lateran. A Lateran? Bah! Honestly, I still don't know why you follow the Lateran faith. I grew up in Bolivar, with no one to rely on. All I ever know are these parasitos. I wanted to believe there was more to the land than ruined houses and barren fields. More than just war, death, and taxes. The inevitable tree. Wanted to believe there was a place full of food, flowers, and hope. And you wanted those chicos to believe it too. One person's fate is no fate at all. We all need to look out for each other, like you and I do. I wouldn't say we're looking out for one another. Shh! Aurela, you have protected this place as the holy light protects Laterano. You have let me imagine a paradise bathed in holy light, even if I've never been there. Which is for the better. If you really do believe in a paradise bathed in holy light, it's definitely not Laterano you're looking for. Look elsewhere. We're about to abandon this abbey, after all. Time to go in, sister. The children are waiting for you to lead the last verse. Aurela! Yes? Why did you leave Laterano? Because I sinned, that's why. Idiota. She's a Kukulkan. A cute feather snake. And it looks like all of them are a little bit wrong in the head. Nueda pushes the chapel door open. Row, Laterano, Elafia, Laterano, Sancta, Elafia, Sancta, Feline? Sancta. This one looks like Oliveri. Sancta. This one has nothing. Nothing at all, so probably Oliveri or Aegir. This one is an Ursus or a Perro. If it's Bolivar, it's probably a Perro. Sancta Anaminus, east of La Unidad. Laterano, holy city of white. There the earth hides snow bombs. There the fields share wheat most bright. Above of our Lord, font of parental love. He hears our prayers, he grants our wishes. All shall bask in his love. Even the legless, even the harmless. This might be our last vespers. For years we have tried to keep a low profile in this lawless land, to avoid the attention of the Singas nobles and the thugs who call themselves guerrillas. But they followed the tail of some escaped convicts and found our abbey. They are now looking at our farms and burden beasts. Aurela has scouted the area. Tonight she will lead us through a nearby canyon, and we will leave this place. We might go north into the plains or south into the jungles. It will be a long trip, but we have been blessed with good harvest. We'll have enough food. Sister, don't worry, Hugo. Trust Arabella, trust me. Trust yourself and trust those around you. And trust Laterano. Keep your voice steady. You remember the last verse, don't you? East of the east of La Unidad. Laterano, holy city of white. The guns there shoot fireworks. The targets are all apples. Through the chapel windows, Nueda watches the sunset. The halos of the Santas in the procession continue to illuminate the room, and the choir sings. She has sung these hymns countless times. It is said that they were first written down by the saints on their long and difficult journeys, and passed down through the centuries, translated and arranged by Bolivarian scholars. Laterano will protect them through briar and bramble, through the long, cold night. Huh? What the? Perhaps the sun left too soon and forgot to leave some light. The halos and wings of the Santas in the choir suddenly shattered, and their lights extinguished. All is broken. Now this is good music. The Holy OST. Nueda's stand. Her esoteric knowledge is vast, thanks to the legacy of the Kukulkan, but not in a single word or symbol explained the scene before her eyes. She is so stunned that she forgets to stop singing, murmuring the hymns by sheer instinct. Trembling voices echo through the chapel. Abode of our Lord, the fount of parental love. He punishes evil and drives out injustice. All shall bask in his love, whether they have scars or stones. When we place him here, he gives us bread. When we seek salvation, he sets us free. Mierda. Merda, that's Italian. Hagenir, your halo. Diamine. What's going on? Calm down, we've figured out what's going on. Somebody forgot to set the right parameters when testing a gun at the firing range. Accidentally overloaded the power grid. Engineering is on it, and the power should come back any minute. Although, something doesn't feel quite right. It's pitch black, of course something doesn't feel right. That's it! Where's Mr. Cliff Hilo? It should be shining like a lamp. Mr. Cliff? Woody, I'll get a doctor. Woody, no. Mr. Esser, your halo, your wings. What? I'm fallen? Why? Was it my fault? Laterano. Senora Lemuen, so you've run across the street, but you didn't answer when I called your name. Hey, she's walking. Oh, I'm sorry, I was about to... Oh, I forgot, it's your first day. Let's see, your Eminence, Cardinal Lemuen, is that right? It is giving me goosebumps. Hey, from submitted application to becoming a Cardinal said to finally get in the job, all it took was 2 years, right? Isn't that a new record for the 7th Tribunal? It took much longer than breaking the wheelchair speed shooting record. Huh? Just a joke. Well, we all look up to you. There are 200 households up and down 3 streets waiting for you to deliver the 60 milk for their morning free tart and post-meal desserts. Meanwhile, how often is a cardinal presence really needed for diplomatic and national security business in Laterano? Who's to say which one of us is more important to the city? Fair point. Guess I should get to work. I'll leave your system at the door. 2 servings as usual? Yes. Where's Lemuel and Lemuen working anyway, huh? Lemuel working anyway. One day I hear it's a logistic company in Lugman. The next day I hear it's a security for that pharma company called Rhodes Island. I miss her. It's been a long time since I last saw her. Who knows? Maybe she'll just show up tomorrow. And she wouldn't be happy if the fridge were empty. You got it right. Isn't it a bit of a tour if you're headed to the 7th Tribunal? Just visiting a friend I haven't seen in a long time. I see. Have a nice day, Cardinal Lemuel. Have an uneventful day. May the law be with you and me. Have a nice day. Lemon greets a few familiar faces on the way, then makes a turn at the corner onto an utterly unremarkable street. The clouds cast their shadow on the pristine paths. A breeze brings the sweet aroma into the air along with it. Soon the surroundings grow quiet as Lemon approaches her destination. Her life has undoubtedly changed, but her steps are light. She gladly welcomes these changes. Lemon has always been that way. The Laterans have always been that way. Have an uneventful day. May the law be with you and me. Lemon utters those words. That's an amazing scene. At the end of the streets is a massive building that nearly touches the clouds. The streamlined structure seems decidedly out of place amongst the low profile of church buildings around it. It is no exaggeration to say that it virtually appeared out of nowhere, yet it also seems like it has always been there. It welcomes Lemuel's arrival with open arms. So this thing is not natural. It's not man-made, I mean, from the Laterano people. When your calls ignored for so long suddenly receive a response, will you shudder with relief as your dreams are realized? Or will everything feel unreal? My mouth is very dry, so I'll shut my mouth for a little bit, and I'll come back in a pair of minutes. Told you. Hello, I'm back. Yahoo! Okay, let's start with the normal levels. Order MT1. When your calls ignored for so long suddenly receive a response, will you shudder with relief as your dreams are realized? Or will everything feel unreal? Let's clean this and put a new ones to work. Hey, funnel is not a new one. What are you doing here, mate? Let's have at least what? Hey, yeah. It's not maxed. It's not max trust, so I can put her here. And Lemon, what skill? The global bombardment. Salutatio exclubite memento mori. Yeah. No vanguards. This will be fun. Oh, right into the law. Danger, danger. Repeat. Danger, danger level. Analyzing. Unknown. Removing restrictions. Unlocking bottom level computing area. Deductive computing power exceeds maximum. Laterano explosion. What? 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 Hey, wait. Okay. Yeah, forgot to put to close the be right back text. Belly. Finally, I can catch my breath. I don't think I've talked so much in my entire life, and I got another lifetime worth of talking to the tomorrow. How about we trade jobs then? Agree to Castellan delegation. You deal with a certain nomadic abbey's schedule to arrive tomorrow. How's that? All this running around is hard on my old bones. That will not be necessary, Reverend Patrician. How is communicating with our new circus friends? Fine enough. Not all the circus have set hatred aside. That ancient revenant with the speaker Wizardel, for example, got razor worked up at the mere sight of the matriarch. Matriarch? Who's the matriarch? If I have my hand on it, Lemon will be the matriarch. After what we do this night, Lemon will be the matriarch. Will be crowned the matriarch. But the speakers shut them up. She's being so magnanimous that I'm having trouble reconciling my impression with the rumors I heard of her. Wizardel? Huh? Magnanimous? Wizardel? Are we talking about the same Wizardel? Really? The chief spokesman for the Castilian delegation is a leech with the name of Fremont. Fremont? Oh! Well, so at least Fremont is a man of certain logic, at least in the grand scheme of things. I wish you could have seen it. A 3-hour debate in which he engaged 17 cardinals from the first and sixth tribunals in a, well, animated exchange of opinions, encompassing everything from politics to the law, from faith to life and death. Small wonder that the whole procession of cardinals was spotted around the guava juice machine afterwards. They must have been sitting their parched lips and throats. Such energy at his age. I envy the man. Long story short, Castle accepted our proposal. The royal court will review the legacy of royal authority, and the circus will unite through the mediation of Laterano. What? 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 Castle Royal Court will review the legacy of royal authority. So, royal authority, so do they mean about Castle? About Castle, about Amiya with the crown of fins? Or legitimacy of Laterano over Castle, or something like that. And Sarkas will unite through the mediation of Laterano. That's gonna be hard. If you first the Scar Market, they want nothing to do with Sancta. So unless you send Liberi for that, well, the Liberi are probably not going to be taken seriously, of course, because if they are sending for the Laterano, why are they sending the beards and not the angels? But if they send the angels, they will attack first before speaking. So Sarkas problems. I haven't spoken to the Empress voice. Oh, Empress's voice. The Lysanian delegation will arrive at the Holy City early tomorrow morning. Oh, but listen. Now that's something you don't see every day. Remember how few answered the call of the first Summit of Nations 2 years ago? Most thought that the Lateran Declaration was little more than a piece of paper, empty posturing. Empress Ewigenad declined our invitation then. This time, she is proactively asking to take part in the Summit of Nations. Even Empress Grimacht, who has long been out of the public eye, came out of seclusion to... What? Grimacht, who has long been out of the public eye, came out of seclusion to join the envoy and visit Laterano. Grimacht is lost in the void, in the Witch King's pocket dimension in the void. How is Grimacht here? What? It's a strong show of good faith from Lysanian. Shall we say the second Summit of Nations has already made the expectations? Exceeded them, Cardinal Belly. The first. The only ones that I remember from the first is the two girls from Kera. I don't remember the names right now. Ratatos? No, Yucatan. Yucatan was the name. Ratatos was the leader, if I remember correctly. Exceeded them, Cardinal Believe. Columbia, Ursus, Jan, even distant Aegers, all nations that should be here are now present. It's like a dream. Columbia, technological. What's the word that I'm searching for? Potential in technology. Ursus potential in war. In industry, I guess. Yeah, technology and industry is like these two combined, but a little bit less. I guess Ursus is nearly equivalent to Victoria in terms of industry, but Victoria is small and Ursus is just freaking big. Columbia's technology, Janta, it's also technology and a little bit of industry. Even this Aegir is like him. Only the inevitable result of Laterano's development over the ages. The prophesied calamity draws near. The black snow on the eyes of Sami. The hole in the sky above Lysanian. Even the raging tides that dash against the coast are all portents of its inevitable arrival. In the face of calamity, everyone wants order. Lateran order. You're correct. But even after all our preparation, the sight still feels unfamiliar. If it's like that for you, imagine how it must be for everyone else. Even if one has heard of the path that Laterano has paved in response to the prophesied calamity countless times during one's enlightenment, one cannot help but hesitate when coming face to face with the ultimate end. What about yourself? It's bad form to flaunt one's age, but when you get to be my age, there's not much to hesitate about. Are you ready to retire? I can hardly bite through a cactus tart these days. The summit may be the last thing I can do for Laterano. That may have more to do with your tasting food, Reverend. I will have a hard time beating through one of those cactus tarts you're talking about. You're aware that all the cactus tarts among the refreshments were made especially for you? Literally no one else in all of Laterano has any interest in them. You must be joking. The cactus tarts were a recommendation from an old friend, a true connoisseur of desserts. What was his name again? Doesn't matter. Back to the topic at hand. The doubts among the people make the subsequent ceremony at the shrine of Northuria all the more important. We must show everyone in the most forceful manner the potential of Laterano. Of course, I'll get on the handover of 7th Tribunal immediately. When the Summit of Nations get underway, I will head to the shrine and ensure that the ceremony is executed without a hitch. No need to rush. Never mind. Young people are all the same. They complain a lot, but they have no patience when the time for action comes. Are you reminded of your Fia? Fia. I believe she has returned, according to the mission logs. Yes, we'll have a family get together tomorrow. I hope she likes my gift. Wait, let me search for something before I continue. Sancta. I need to search for. No, not a livery. Sancta. Where is it? Darkness Wiki Sanctas. Fallen Sancta. No, wait. It's in the middle. It should be in the middle. Santa Community. Because of their shared origin, a Sancta could also breed with a Sarkas, and their child will still be accepted by the law. Any Sancta who has a child with a member of another race will be guaranteed to have a non-Sancta offspring. The child of a Sancta for the couple will always be a Forte. That's on the wiki, and I remember that was in the first Laterano event, the one with Martyr, with what was the name? I don't remember, but the child of a Sancta Circle, yeah. So, Patrician is a Sancta, and Fiammetta, as his granddaughter, she's a Liberi, and that doesn't mean that she's adopted. She may be a biological granddaughter, but because is it Patrician's spouse or one of Patrician's children married a livery woman who are a lot in Laterano. They are not as important as Sancta. They are basically second-grade citizens, but they are a lot of livery in Laterano. And Fiammetta is one of the most important in position, if I remember correctly. Yep. Yes, we'll have a family get together tomorrow. I hope she likes my gift. Huh? Batman. The Shrine of Northuria. What a miracle! Lemuen, Cardinal of the 7th Tribunal. Go ahead. Cardinal Lemuel, your presence is required at the Via Jovita, Pagus Estebanos, to investigate a possible bombing. Reverend Patrician, I don't believe this was on today's schedule. You might not understand, as you were recently created. But emergency assignments take precedence over all other arrangements, regardless of origin. An emergency assignment? But where did the decision come from? Is there any documentation to reference? Whether a situation is an emergency or not is always self-evident. There is no need for additional determination. Someone of unknown identity and in possession of unregistered explosives have been seen in public multiple times without notarial hall oversight. This is a grave threat to the order of Laterano. The centuries-long peace of the Holy City must not be broken by an illegal explosion during the Summit of Nations, with the eyes of all lands upon us. The suspect has been sighted on Via Jovita Pagos Sistemonos. You are the nearest officer of the Curia. Proceed to the scene immediately. Your aid and notarial hall executors will join you. ETA approximately 10 minutes following your arrival. Understood. Lemuel, what else do I need to know? I had meant to congratulate you on your creation, but I guess it should wait for tomorrow's gathering. Will you be there? Well, no, you have only get busier as your retirement draws near, and you'll always put my duties first. I can't deny that. I have postponed meeting with old friends so many times that I can hardly remember their names, leaving me too embarrassed to meet them anymore. But I'll try to make the gathering tomorrow. Take care, Reverend. I'll head to Via Jovita immediately. Can you hear me? Lemuen? I'm Mr. Shine of Northrif, but something just came up and I need to be elsewhere. Did you say something? I couldn't make it out. Why are you whispering? You are not the type to keep your voice down. No, Lemuen, you misunderstand. I'm fine, but there is a situation. I need to stay hidden and keep quiet. See you at Fiametta Singh, then. Sure. Take care. Yeah. He's here. He might be whispering, but he can't fool my ears. I didn't need you to guess where he is. He's not behind the curtains or the pillars. This wardrobe is only half his height. There's no way he could hide in here. It's what he'd want us to think. What a dummy! It's not that he's dumb, it's that we are too smart. We found you, Senior Nurturer. Anduin. Alright. He got justified. Alright, you got me. 30 extra minutes of free time today. Yay! Let's play Halo, Senior Nurturer. I'll be the first to get in the bottle, the first one out at the front, and the first one you have. Then we hold hands and meet the other kids behind when they come out. What? Okay, that surprised me a little bit. I didn't expect the design to be, the Nurturer design to be so extravagantly. What is the name? The word that I'm searching for. It's like a holy grotesquerie. I don't know if that makes sense, but are you watering Anduin again, children? They just want to play a little longer. It's all fine, Giselle. Romeo, go make your preparation at the Hall of Enlightenment. We can start the game once I get there, okay? Don't you ever say no to the children? I guess that's why they trust you and look up to you. Just a few weeks ago, they were terrified of these unfamiliar halls. It was a struggle just to give them a change of clothes. Now they feel at home. All thanks to you. I didn't do anything except stay with them. You're very much like the matriarch, down to your humility. Just having you with them makes all the difference. Was it not your companionship that helped the mother you and the matriarch brought back to the worst? I remember the first thing the sergeant did after leaving the operation room was to check if he still had his halo. He could not understand how the mother managed to survive with her baby after her abdomen was impaled by a spear. Oh, Holy, it was a miracle. We'll call it a miracle once she has successfully given birth. Meanwhile, I will continue to care for her as best as I can. I'm beginning to understand why the matriarch holds you in such high regard. It is reassuring to know that you are in charge of most important duty of the nativity, the delivery of the child. The shrine of Nortony will be ready for full operation if the nativity goes well. Every child born on Terra henceforth shall have the protection and blessing of the holy city. That will be the true miracle. I hope so. I do hope so. I must not keep you any longer. Giselle and Romia are still waiting for you. Romia! What is it? Via Jovita. It is... it's... I mean... a little bit close to Latin. But it's also... from Italian. A little bit of Italian... like phonetics, I guess? It's a lot of Latin. Via Jovita, it's like happy street. Pagus este bonus. This I don't understand. Pagus. What is Pagus? What is Pagus? Sing! Brain! Sing! I don't know. It's quiet. A procession of halos stretches from one end of the street to the other. No one stops, and there's no commotion. Someone may step out of the procession to enter a passing confessional. Or pick up an ice cream cone from a dessert cart before continuing on their sound parade. Silence and order. This is how things have always been in Laterano, the holy city. I'm in possession. Identifying suspicious personnel. No unusual activities at this time. Oh! A figure flashes by a corner in the distance. The wind blows her hood open briefly, revealing a streak of bright red. You... Huh? Order.
私の爪に引っかかれないようにしてよ。
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Here we go.
自分でやらないといけないことだってあるんです。
Hell yeah! That is truly music. Can I? Yeah.
車椅子じゃ鉄骨上でドリフトできないって。安心してください。
Huh?
大丈夫。
No, wait.
大丈夫ですからね。
You!
針と糸の準備は完了です。
武装解除確認。
Wait, what? Oh, this is the one that deals. Per attack. Okay.
思うがままの戦術で。
Yeah, Mizuki's level 1! Yay! Forgot to level him up. You.
合図が出たら切るぜ。
I didn't read the talents. Elite or leader enemies who are within a Laterano's operator attack range for more than 8 seconds become wanted, taking 15 more damage from Laterano operators. Lemon can attack all wanted enemies. Oh, even if outside the range? Her range? Modus Extraditio Fugitivi. After being deployed for 20 seconds, attack plus 10%, and Lemuel's ammo type skills have +1 ammo capacity. Okay, that's great. That's not. Oh, okay, nice.
泣き言はこの刀が鞘に収まってから消えてやる。
Ah!
針と糸の準備は完了です。背筋を伸ばして。ちょっと力を抜くな。
Okay. Well,
悪とは撃たれるべきだし、その執行人は必ず現れる。
Mystic's talent. In addition, there's arts damage to the target with the lowest HP. Okay.
ドイツを叩ききりゃいい。
いいでしょう。大丈夫。
Oh, that's a lot of attack speed. I did blockers for this quest. Have you checked all the intersections? Yes, Your Eminence. We didn't find any suspicious individuals. We also interviewed potential witness nearby, but at this time we have no concrete leads. Mushrooms might spring up on a wet pillar by themselves, but bombs don't, do they? How could they? With the exception of public officers of the Curia and the Shrine of Northree, anyone who is in a possession of explosives is subject to surveillance by the Notarial Hall. It's been years since an unplanned gunshot last rang out in Laterano, never mind an explosion. Lemon bends down and retrieves a bomb fragment from the damaged pillar. It's pretty sophisticated. If a bomb like this was filled with the standard explosives, the blast would have damaged far more than just one pillar. Do you mean it was homemade? But why? A practical joke? The Lateran arms control list was compiled by the Curia's extremely experienced explosive experts. Pretty much anything that could possibly cause a good-sized explosion is on there. It will take a considerable effort to assemble a bomb like this using materials not on the list. No one would do this for a whimsical practical joke. Besides, today is no ordinary occasion. The second summit of nations is underway. Lemon recalls the streak of red. She feels a bit unease, even more perplexity. Can we defy some recent movements around Via Llovita? Correction. I love Pagos Estebanes. What is it? Files that are clearly relevant to the case at hand should have been retrieved during the moment we received our orders. There you are! Ho ho! Gregor Samsa from Libus Company. Forgive me, Cardinal Lemuen. Here are the files you requested. My name is Amos. I'm an investigator with the 7th Tribunal. I'll be serving as your aide and conclavist. You're late, Amos. Patrician said you will be here approximately 10 minutes after I have arrived at the scene. Here we are, 30 minutes later. I'm so sorry. I was preparing refreshments for the welcome ceremony. I didn't think it would be so urgent. Shh. I assume you have heard about me. If the 7th Tribunal appointed you as my aide. Lemon is silent. I tolerate no excuses. Hot damn. Please talk me dirty like that, Lemon Sama. Want some ice cream, Federico? This one is on me. I am not in the habit of enjoying desserts in the middle of a mission. Besides, I already partook before leaving the Notarial Hall. So it was you who took the last cup from the lounge. How about you tell me why you rushed out of the Notarial Hall in such a hurry? Reward for me solving the case, so to speak. You have been standing at this intersection for 10 minutes, but there's nothing here. I am under no obligation to share my private affairs with colleagues. You said you were in the middle of a mission. What's that sound? Oh, you were waiting for a confessional. You have certainly accumulated your fair share of things as executor with the highest rate of compliance at the Notarial Hall, but still a huge surprise to see you proactively seeking confession. Here. What? I explained the cost of a City of Gold blind box on the field mission to Sargon, which resulted in my reimbursements being twice as much as what was actually spent on mission cost. I went out of my door with a chain weighing on my heart and spotted a confessional driving by. Anyway, long story short, I got myself an annual pass. You can borrow it. Really? Arrival announcement. Automatic confessional El Caro 001 is arriving at the station. Please line up to enjoy confessional services. May all who are lost find salvation. El Caro. The confessional enters the view and Federico reaches out. Wait, it has shotguns on the front. What? Yeah. Even a robot knows you don't have any emotional needs, Federico. Virtually every Lateran comes into contact with confessionals in the course of their everyday lives. In a way, these machines hold more diverse and comprehensive data than they store in the notarial hall. They form natural archives, revealing abnormalities. I have arrived at certain conclusions. Wait. Oh, 1 second, Federico, you don't have to share your conclusions, but could you at least explain what you're looking for? And away he goes. Now Lemon again. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2 cannons. 3. These are another 8 set of cannons. Lights. And this thing in the middle, I don't know if it's the engine or something else. And a graffiti. What the hell does it say here? Self-reflection is part of the daily study of the faithful. As an extension of the church, there's almost as many confessionals in the holy city as there are desert carts. These mobile public facilities roam the streets and alleys of Laterano, ensuring that citizens' emotional relief is always immediately available. In the tiny private space among the holy sculptures, guns, and pleasant music, a penitent may spill their guts to the electronic confessor. Sins could range from the shame of consuming too much sugar to the crime of betraying one's kin or bringing harm to one's people. After rejecting Federico, the automatic confessional El Caro 001 stops in an alley, opening its door to allow a mysterious guest to enter. But Lemuel! You're late, XSI. You were the one who told me to be careful. I made sure I didn't have a tail on my butt, and you didn't give me that stone-faced guy a chance to fiddle with anything. You didn't give that stone-faced guy a chance to fiddle with anything. He might have observed something abnormal about me. Let's pray he doesn't catch you and tear you apart piece by piece. What is it? You changed your clothes. Of course I did. A penguin logistics uniform is way too conspicuous for Laterano. I designed this outfit myself. I have only worn it once, at my graduation. And it's you we should be talking about. Do you know how weird it is to hear your voice come out of confessional speakers? Back on topic, the experiment failed? I hate to admit it, but yes. Sleepiness is attacking me again. It took so much effort to find the replacement materials. The market, the bakery, the playground, the school secret shop. I went through every single source I could think of. I didn't even blast the pillar in two. Any material that's even halfway decent is restricted, and no one could give an answer when I asked why. It's not because of the Summit of Nations, right? If anyone in Laterano thought the beautiful sight and sound of an explosion would be any threat to the Summit of Nations, then it's not me with the problem, it's Laterano. As for the Summit of Nations, they just announced the final event to the whole deal, some nativity ceremony in that shrine. Are you telling me they built a building big enough to be seen from any corner of Laterano? Not as a desert museum, but to put on some kind of live birthing show? What? You have corroborated the anomaly of your home with your own eyes, as you had hoped. As you can see, this is not a Laterano, you know. So the big thing in the middle of Laterano in the PV, the animated PV, it is not natural. It is not man-made, Sancta-made. It's not like I could just trust you blindly. You are just an electronic confessor after all. But now I believe you. Is she talking with the law? Is there law in every confessor? There's something really wrong with Laterano. And the worst part is, nobody thinks anything is wrong at all. The shrine and the ceremony. If all the anomalies are centered around the two of them, then it's on us to bomb them, isn't it? If I figured out how to blow up a shrine that big using the only common household items, shouldn't every university in Laterano give me a lifetime achievement award? As long as you awaken their love of explosions. Can you believe it? The Lateranos need someone to remind them that they love explosions. Sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? Shouldn't take more than an afternoon at the firearms workshop to do the job. Oh yeah, the firearms workshop. The workshops may be closed, but the people are still around. One moment, XI. I know what you're gonna say. It's so dangerous. Firearms workshop is the first place they would look if anything happened, right? Don't worry, I'll be careful. You do the same and don't get yourself taken apart. That's my job, once this is all over and done with. Anyway, welcome to Laterano. What? What do you mean by welcome? Who are you talking to? Lemuel, my investigation is now concluded. Thank you all for your contributions. We can go back to the 7th Tribunal once we have signed off the paperwork. If the refreshments at the welcome ceremony hasn't gone stale yet, may I count on your assistance in eliminating them with extreme prejudice? What? Hot as hell. You are a holy woman, but you are making me sin. God damn it. I would like you to accompany me to see the Gun Knights, Amos. Is there a problem? If by Gun Knights you mean Reverend Patrician, I'll just ask Joshua to accompany you. Explain. There was an incident a decade ago when a nomadic abbey was escorting prisoners back to Laterano. A terrible fight broke out between a Gun Knight and her cohort. By the time the Curious and someone, much blood had been spilled, and the Gun Knight had fallen. She was exiled from Laterano and has not been heard from since. I heard of the case. A Gun Knight and her cohort. So that was the Bolivarian Fallen Sancta. I heard of the case. That Gun Knight was my boy. What? It was Reverend Patrician who led the cleanup task force and exiled her. What? What weapon are you carrying here? I don't recognize this. I forgot the name. You have been with the 7th Tribunal for far longer than I have, conclavist Amos. I don't need to remind you of your duty and the duty of the Gun Knights. No, you misunderstand. My wife was entirely at fault. Any Santa who raises their pattern firearm against one of their own must be judged by the law and be expelled from paradise. I am in no position to criticize Reverend Gunnight Patrician. However, I can't bring myself to see him like this either. Is this how you have handled any previous dealing with the Gunnights? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm also trying to understand which gun is she using. I'm very sorry. Give me 5 minutes, I'll try to collect myself and maybe I can go with you. I don't mean to reprimand you. I just think that this is part of what we do at the 7th Tribunal. We spend our time seeing people we don't want to see and not seeing the people we want to see. Or worse, seeing the people we want to see in the worst ways possible. I hated handing down instructions to most among the others. But they say you volunteered to join the 7th Tribunal. Because there's a lot I can do here. The same goes for you, Amos. Thank you, but I don't really have aspirations. It was like that when my wife was around, and even more so after she left. There's a lot at 7th Tribunal that needs doing. For example, there are still several firearms workshops that need attention. It's our first priority right now. The seizure of the firearms workshop must proceed without a hitch in order to prevent any more explosions. I'll leave it to you. Be quick, won't you? With Liberty Woman? Buzzing on. I read this wrong. I didn't read this as busy Nan. I got. Forgive me, Nan, because I'm going to sin. You have gone through 6 rows of weed and your sickles since dawn. Perhaps you should take a break by the hashtags. Arturia. What? What? Arturia doing work? Doing field work? I'm not so frail. Besides? Nothing. I just wanted to see where the files end. I can't make out the boundary. Even my music can't penetrate it. You have to work harder. You have to work harder. We meet again, Sister Hildegard. I thought this was some old man. Sorry. Sorry, Arqueto. Good afternoon, Arturia. I brought you lunch, bread, some ice creams, crackers, and a large mug of craft beer. Thank you. Work harder, you said? What I mean is, there's plenty for us to do. Look at the golden stalks, the undulating waves of wheat. It's another bumper harvest in Laterano. Setting aside our own food stocks, London Monastery will be able to put twice as much grain as usual into seasonal bread and craft beer this year. It will be a good source of income. Why are you laughing? The way you talk about life makes me appreciate this prison even more, Sister Hildegard. The respect you show for this prison makes me appreciate you even more, Arturia. I'm very curious about your transgression. I heard the other nuns saying that your music is beautiful, but dangerous. I have a question. If I recall correctly, London Monastery was founded to protect the Pope and important clerics of the Lateran Church. Which makes me wonder when this place become a prison. It's not protecting important clerics and the peace of Laterano to put certain individuals of note under observation. The significance of London Monastery has never changed. Besides, the more important the monastery is to the Holy City, the less likely we will fall insolvent. How did you acclimate to this place so quickly, Salieri? What do you mean? I grew up here. I see. Oh, I almost forgot. This is what you requested yesterday. Gracias. What made you want to read the Saint's Travels all of a sudden? Arturia gazes into the distance. Behind her, the worn image of the monastery. Before her, a golden sea of wheat. The wheat field runs at the edge of the holy city and seems to extend infinitely into the distance. The breeze blowing through the wheat makes nary a sound. Laterano seems to slumber. Penance, of course. What other reason might a prisoner have?
全部片付いたよ、ドクター。
Everything is taken care of, Doctor.
片付けたか？ドクター、それ。
MTTR1. Strange days in the holy city. If you're so used to the holy city being an eternal spotless white, then how would you ever notice the changes the sky casts onto it? Dream tiles operated to deployed within will be pulled into the dream. What? Cosplay? Huh? After awakening, helps out in battle by various means. What? What do you mean by cosplayer? Huh? Tina! Platinum-chan! Here is the shrine of Nortari. Here, thousands upon thousands of children share the same sweet dream. This is because of the dream tiles installed here, which causes our operators to immediately fall into a dream when deployed on them. No, they are hitting Platina. Dream operators cannot attack, gain SP, or use skills, and do not even react when attacked. Operator Core is here to help. Oh, she's dreaming and can't block any enemies. Project Red is trying to intervene, but she can neither deal damage nor inflict negative status on the enemies while dreaming. What? We need to wake up our dreaming operators. It may take a long time for operators to wake up by themselves. Let's have our waking operators help out. We can use slightly extreme measures. Hidden dreaming operators increase their wakefulness until dreaming operators are fully awake. Injured operators also gain wakefulness when they are healed. Oh! Awakened operators seem particularly spirited. Not only have they recovered all their HP, their SP has also been filled to max. Thank you, Tina-chan. More enemies are approaching. We need to ensure that enough operators are awake. Look at what the children are wearing. They seem to be playing some kind of character. Maybe they can tell us something if we wake them up. I leave the rest to you, Doctor. Saint Statue cosplayer. After awakening, recovers 5 DP and operator deployment limit +1. Oh! Awaken constantly restores SP and replenishes friendly units within range. Replenish. Speeds up wakefulness for dreaming friendly units. Attack aerial enemies first. I can take out Reed. And it's over.
やるじゃねえか。もしシラクーザに生まれてたら、あんたは間違いなく凄腕のハンターになってたぜ。
First, Suki, Misuki. Leveling up. I have enough, yay. I have earned your approval. Doesn't mean I can go to more places with you and get rid of more bad guys. Attack interval reduces slightly. Attack plus 10%. Mizuki first talent targets one additional enemy and inflicts bind for 0.6 seconds. Mizuki, prisionero de lema. Es la primera vez que vengo. Soy japonés. Mucho gusto. Encantado de conocerte. I'm a JP VTuber too. Oh, hello, Ichika-san. Ichika? San? Chan? I don't know. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't know enough Japanese to quickly speak something, but welcome. Let's have it, Mizuki. Till 40. Yeah. And use him. Wait. S2. I want to use his S2. Tequila. No, thank you. Which defender I should use here? Which defenders I have that doesn't have enough trust? This is a protector. This is the Hoshiguma branch. Let's use this. Heavy rain with this one. Okay. Firearms Workshop. Via Burgos. Pagus Faber. Hello? Anybody home? Sculptures of saints line the walls on the small workshop, acting as makeshift display shelves, exhibiting guns to would-be customers in impossible arrangements. But Amos does not see a single customer. No one stops at the door to the workshop except for himself. His first feeling is that the whole place seems cold and cheerless. Not even the proprietor is present. Gazing at the dim light cast upon the sculptures, his second feeling is one of eeriness. Senor Pagiani, are you in? Why would a gunsmith have such an absurd name? Pagiani. Probably from what's Syracusan heritage. Amos looks around, then bumps into something. What the? He looks around and finds himself staring into a pair of massive, luminous eyes that peer straight at him from the shadows. Who are you barging into my place like this? Let me put my glasses on. Oh. Looks great. A functionary? Sorry, I was taking a nap because there's been no business lately. I wasn't expecting an official visit. I am Cardinal Aid Amos. I came to see the handover of the firearms workshop is in order. And you are... I'm Pagiani, the guy with the absurd name. Wait, you're a livery? Do I look like a Sancta to you? Sorry, what I mean is, I've never seen a livery in this line of work. After all, only Sancta use patron firearms. Got a problem with it? Chefs don't necessarily eat their own cooking. I can use the weapons I make, that's all. Do you need my gunsmith license? I must have made close to 1,000 patron firearms for the people of Laterano, if not more. Maybe even yours. This is some real premium work. Well above my craftsmanship, that's for sure. No, that matters anymore. I'm about to close up shop. All recent orders have been cancelled. The notarial hall can have this last batch of guns. You have already repaired. I thought I would be trouble. Thought I would give you a hard time. That's not what I meant. The registrar indicates that this workshop has been around for a century. As a Liberi who has chosen to make patron firearms for the Sancta, it must hold incredibly significance to you. Save it. Anyone could tell that gunsmiths have become a dying breed these last few years. We have all been waiting for the day to come. If you are asking whether I like it or not, no, of course I don't like it. Do you want to hear about the insomnia I had lately? I can arrange a confessional for you if you wish. The 7th Tribunal will cover the cost. If anyone here needs a confession, it's you. This old man is set to retire, but my apprentice, Vanini, she hasn't even had the chance to make her own patron firearm. If all the firearms workshop are gone, you'll be responsible for her future. Of course, closing the firearms workshop is part of a process to make the firearms manufacturing more standardized and efficient. Gunsmiths like you and your apprentice remain valuable talent. I will pass this on to the 6th Tribunal, which is responsible for civil matters. Your apprentice, Vanini, should receive a recommendation to the Shrine of Gunsmithing in Pagos Michaelion, which is almost complete. Shrine of Gunsmithing, huh? I hope they are that confident when they actually start smithing guns. I have faith in Lateranos. Yeah, I heard it too many times. If you have no objection, I would like to ask you to sign those papers. Effective immediately, this workshop will cease operation with the notarial hall handling follow-up matters. Pleasant day to you, senior. See yourself out. El Pagus Faber via Forgos. How familiar. This is the place. Has the connection been established? I think so. We have been waiting for 2 days on the outskirts. I want to go out and get some fresh air. These Laterans invited us into this mobile abbey while we were wandering in the wilderness, then made us wait like this once we got to Laterano. Cute! Busy none. I apologize for keeping you waiting. 12 other nomadic abbeys have reached Laterano in addition to the busy schedule of the Summit of Nations. We beg your understanding. The Notarial Hall has prepared temporary accommodations in Pagos Ambrosius. Once you have settled down, the 6th Tribunal will help you with your registration and social welfare. Sister, do you mean that outsiders like us will get to stay in Laterano? From the Second Summit of Nations, Laterano's doors will be open to all races. You shall find a home in the city. Hey, Extra, are you alright? I'll find a doctor. No, you can let the Sancta find out, not yet. Please let me through. Don't worry about it, sister. We can take care of this. You're busy, aren't you? Oh. Are you pregnant, Sarkas? Your people didn't stop the Sarkas from entering the Abbey. You're gonna make it a problem now. You want me to go? I'll go. I don't need help from the Sancta. You won't lay a hand on me or on my baby. You misunderstand. It's just that we have no directive for accommodating pregnant mothers in the Abbey standard operating procedures, and thus Sister Angie is not sure what to do. Allow me to bring her to the Shrine of Nursery, Sister Angie. The Shrine of Nursery is not yet open to the public. This is against regulations. Besides, what are you doing here? What the... That's the matriarch. Our Lord has guided me to where I should be. We must have some flexibility. The Shrine of Nursery cannot ignore an ailing mother. Yes, matriarch. I am Kev, matriarch of the Shrine of Nursery. Simply put, I am its caretaker. The woman with golden hair turns slowly towards the Sarkas. What the hell are you? You're not a Sancta with those horns. Or is that a helmet? Her voice is soft yet crystal clear, seemingly carefully probing. The Sarka sees the two black horns on the woman's head, then turns her gaze to the woman's eyes. She sees an empty void underneath the intricate patterns of the eye patch. What are you? Sarkas? Sancta? Blind, too? Sarkas, Sancta, we have no need of these words of distinction. You and I, we are alike, like you. I am nurturing lives that I treasure. My lack of sight does not prevent me from perceiving you and the new life you carry, the anxiety and joy that it brings you. We Sarkas don't talk this way. You're a Sancta, a strange Sancta with children. Do you raise your children in that shrine of something? What kind of place it is? The shrine of nurturing, when new life is born and nurtured. You and I stand in its shadow. A shrine for giving birth? Birth is sacred. Each new birth is a continuation of Lateran fate. Only in this way may we shape the future. I don't understand. Long have you wandered the wilderness. You have not enjoyed the care that a mother should. You are weak, and so is your child. Are you sure you want to leave the holy city that is so near and return to the wilderness at a time like this? Your name is Extra, madame? You don't like it? We understand the difficulties facing the Sarkas. Many Sarkas mothers name their children Extra, seeing them as nothing more than a little extra in their lives. This name got nothing to do with my mom. I took it myself after I got pregnant. Who's to say who's the extra? Ah, you got a problem? You treasure your bonds with your child. You are proud of having this little extra in your life, and you want everyone to know. This is wonderful, noble sentiment, madame. It shall not be tainted by racism or hatred. I know what you fear. All people here in this abbey, Sancta, Felin, Curanta, Lupo, and Vulpo alike, bear witness. The summit of nations is underway. Countless outlanders from all nations have flocked to Laterano. Laterano will not be foolish enough to harm a pregnant mother with all this attention. You have my word. All right. Thank you for your understanding. Let us welcome the birth of a new life together in Laterano. It will bridge a gulf and bring a new meaning. This birth will be a great achievement. This is why I have come. Our Lord has guided me to where I should be. Welcome to Laterano. You are needed here, all of you. She gives me the shivers, the heebie-jeebies, as they say. Whatever it is you're after, I'm sure I can help you. I haven't said anything yet. Alright, Senora Sancta, what do you want? Do you need your guardian gun fixed, or you want some custom ammo? Go out the door and turn left. You might just find one of the last firearms workshop in Pagus Michaelion that hasn't shut down yet. You can get there before the functionaries. I signed the handover documents from the 7th Tribunal 10 minutes ago. I'd be violating the law if I did anything with this stuff now. What if I said I wanted to make an explosion that would shake the city? Not interested. Come on, you're Master Pack, the king of gunsmiths. If anyone would want to see an explosion, it's you. Don't butter me up with a title you just made up on the spot. I know what you're afraid of, Master Pack. All I need is a little help. Lend me some equipment, some of your expert knowledge, to help me figure out what's going on in Laterano. I'm really anxious about all this. Oh, she has a little Emperor plushie. A keychain. My boss always says nothing gets in the way of Penguin Logistics completing our mission, or to the after party. You don't need to do anything. That way you won't be violating the law, right? Violating the law. Get your guardian gun away from my collection, Sancta. Besides, I know it's gone. I made a damn thing. Haha, recognize it, don't you? Then you also know how powerful it is. I got Dr. Paola to make a new pair of glasses for you, Magister. She admonished me to know, and she says it's your punishment to keep wearing those antiques of yours. Here, try them on. Ooh. Who's this? What's going on, Mr. Bajani? Hey, if it isn't the quiet little girl. Look how fluently you can gap now. What was your name again? Barheim? Vanessa? Oh, I know. Vanini. See, we still got our teamwork. I remember now. Jorel, you came to pick your first patron firearm. Mr. Paganini never lets me bother the customers when they come to the shop. But there was such a ruckus outside that day, I couldn't help but pick. Mr. Paganini found me out. I don't remember much else because I was so scared he was going to yell at me. Sorry. Oh, so that's why you were afraid. Mm-hmm. Where? I saw you looked happy. What brings you here today, Hell? Mm-hmm. Bunny. The 7th tribunal came today. My workshop is... I'm not officially a gunsmith yet. I don't actually work for this shop. It's not against the law, strictly speaking. Can I help this customer, Magister? She looks so cute. Please don't kill her. Please don't kill her. I want her as an operator. I want her in my team. Gotcha. Send you're not there. Where did you go? Romeo said you were hiding from us. Is that true? Anduin? Of course not. Then let's play Halo. Father Anduin is very busy. How about you guys play with me? Your Eminence. I have some private matters to attend to. I'll be back soon. She has a new sprite. Why is every one of the Sancta so hot? No need to be nervous. I have your leave request on file. What I really should ask is, what are you doing here with the children when you're supposed to be on leave? I thought I had enough time for one round of Halo. And then, did you think the children would let you go so easily? I'll think of something. I heard you're completely incapable of saying no to the children. Who could even imagine that the first nurture that the matriarchs nurtured, one whose diligence and piety are beyond question, was once a criminal who violated the law? I am only attending the family gathering of a friend I have not seen in a long time, Your Eminence. I told you no need to be so nervous. I'm not worried about you burning Laterano while blowing a balloon or baking a cake. I'm just curious, why is there such a stark difference between how the matriarch sees you and your profile in the curious records? The matriarch has never overlooked or denied my sins, Your Eminence. She simply places more importance on my understanding with her. It was before she became matriarch, our paths crossed by sheer chance, when I was taking refuge from a catastrophe in an abandoned nomadic abbey. The matriarch may be blind, but her sense of hearing is impeccable. She caught a faint cry coming from the basement in the midst of the deafening roar of a genium dashing against the distant mountains. A mother lying in a pool of blood in the shadows of death's door. She attempted to intimidate the matriarch and protect her own child, but all she managed was an expression of great pain. The mother Jew and the matriarch first brought to the holy city. Her injuries were such that even the most determined physician would have given up hope. What made you think she would live? I didn't even think she would last the night. But the matriarch had faith in the miracle, as thought it was an inevitability. The matriarch wanted me to believe too. believed that the poor mother would find salvation thanks to us. And she did, at first. Without medical training, all I could do was empathize and be by her side, caring for her in what ways I could. You lingered in a stranded abbey for 3 months for the sake of a miracle? Laterano needs a miracle. You are much more rational than I thought, both of you. Perhaps I should see you in a different light. Certainly, if it convinces the Curia to offer greater support for the Shrine of Nortari. So rational it's almost boring. How long now, Nortari and Lemuen? At the very least, I hope to see the nativity through without a hitch. Let's go! I still don't have the avant-garde. What? Anyways, Brigitte. Mm, 21. A little bit more on the upside. And Misuki. Wait, a little bit. What's that? Shrine Swordsman. What? Okay. I didn't read what that guy does. I don't know what that guy does. Boom, baby. One bullet every 0.5 to lock onto a what? Onto enemies in succession. The skeletons will bombard the positions of unlocked enemies during it. Okay, so it's like Firewatch skill, but with a little bit of a delay. What's with the... What are they doing? Okay, I'll only stream for one more. Madame Extra, you must take your nutrition. I said I don't want it. If you had specific dietary requirements, we can make efforts to accommodate them. You think I am a picky eater? But yes, you have beds and food, and your leader, that matriarch, said you wouldn't do anything to me, but I just don't feel comfortable. In the wilderness, I know what can kill me, and I know what I need to do to give birth to this baby. Where to hunt, how to keep warm, how to block off the entrance to my cave, and with that, I don't have to worry about myself or my baby. But here, get out, take the food with you. I didn't touch it. I'm sure there are people who need it more in this place. There should be some kind of metaphor for why they are using and that of the Northring, the shrine of Northring in this whole event. But for now, my only theory is that it's something according to the birth of the new Sanctus. So that's why they're using a Northring Revenant God Knight position. Yes, the Matter was looking for me. She's inside. A minute, please. The Matter has been tending to the pregnant Sargas woman who arrived in poor shape, but it's been an hour and she hasn't come out yet. I'm not one to speculate, but the prejudices of the past have made it difficult for many Sargas to accept our kindness. The matriarch has no weapons on her. I worry that. I'll check on her. The Gun Knight patrician has served Laterano for many decades. He has forgiven many Sarkas and slaughtered many more. He has heard the Sarkas curse in fury, cry out in pain, roar in hatred, even plead in despair. But he has never heard them pray. And yet, the pregnant Sarkas now kneels before a holy statue, her hands clasped together, stumbling over the unfamiliar words of liturgy. The matriarch stands behind her, her head bowed in prayer as well, the pair basking in the warm glow. When the Sarkas trips over a sentence, the matriarch waits for her. All mortals desire peace and happiness, and fear hardship and sorrow. Therefore, we stand together in prayer, regardless of race. Matriarch, the Sarkas, she has only just left behind the restless life of a wanderer. Now that she is experiencing idleness for the first time in her life, all the worries she has never had time to ponder. Have rushed to the surface. She simply needs to learn to comfort herself. You taught her how to pray? We have only recited a few verses together. Let's go somewhere where we won't disturb her. Why have you called me here today, Matriarch? I wanted to talk with you, to ease your troubles. But it seems like words may not be so necessary now. Troubles? I am not troubled. Are you not troubled, or do you not dare to be troubled? Everyone in Laterano knows that the ancient order, why did I read doors? Ancient order was established in response to the prophesied calamity. As calamity descends, our order is stretched to its limit. Yet no one can predict what will become of Laterano one day. I cannot imagine it, but I have faith it will be beautiful. You have given too much for it, the granddaughter you never have time to be with, the old friend whose name you have forgotten, and the other old friends you have exiled as guardian of order. To deny Laterano's future is to deny everything that you have given and sacrificed for it. It is to deny yourself. Have no fear, a sliver of that future has already revealed itself to you. If the fate of Laterano can bring comfort even to the faithless, if Sarkas can pray side by side with Sancta, then our order shall open its arms to all. There will be no barriers, no one left behind, no unwilling partings. Sounds like you're describing a dream. Are we not about to lift the veil that separates dream from reality before the eyes of all? A miracle will befall this land when everyone believes that even the most fantastical dream can become reality. The nativity must go off without a hitch, Patrician. I'll do my best, Matriarch. Fiametas, please. Mostima! Mostima! Finally! So long! It has been so long! Since when? The guiding ahead? Probably? Chip look on the screen, Holy Debt Collector. You are the one who decided to sit that far back. Not that you're missing anything if I block a few scenes. It's just 8 arm chance ago, after all. And stop quoting random lines from the movie. You're not on a mission or in a briefing. You're in my house! I kind of like that name. Maybe you can use it as your code name for your next mission. Not you too, Lemuel. You two sure can work together when it comes to making up bad code names. How's life as a Cardinal, Lemon? Keeping busy? Busier than when I was in a wheelchair. When was it that you got out of it for good anyway? I don't remember. You don't really care much about me, do you? I'm so sad, and the only thing that can comfort me is if you let me feel your horns. Why don't you ask if Holiday Collector might let you touch her ear plumage? Go ahead, I don't mind. I never thought it would be the summit of nations that brought us back together after all this time. It's like every Laterano there got called back into the city. I can understand Legati like Mostima getting recalled, but the old man brought me back when I was in the middle of a high priority mission to Sargon. Say, where's your grandpa anyway? He's the one throwing the party, right? Should be back soon. Who knows what he's up to? All he said was that since he was retiring, he wanted to make an important announcement while everyone is still here. It's nice to see the kids having fun when I get home from work. Makes me feel 10 years younger. Does this make you really old, Patrician? Reverend Godnight. No. Are you angry at me for being late, Fia? I want the skin for this beautiful man. This beautiful Gundam armored man. I want the skin for this Patrician Sir to be a suit, a dapper, proper Syracusan suit, but with little pieces of armor, just like the ones in the shoulders, the arm guards on the legs. And of course he's gone. But I want to see him without a helmet. At least showing a little bit of face. What's in the package, Reverend? Open it. Find out for yourself. Wow! A guardian gun? Looks like it's been around for a while. Patrician, unless my eyes deceive me, the first patron firearm I ever had. I picked it when I was 12. It stayed with me for over a decade until I became a gun knight. Soon it will become a true relic when firearms workshops fade into the history of Laterano. Take it, Fia. What? A little token. Think of it as fulfilling an old man's wish. As your mentor, your guardian, some of what I did was, how should I put it, regrettable. You know you weren't the only student cared for, but I was never a licensed teacher. The other one should have walked a better path. Aurela, the gun knight who killed her cohort? That's a whole different thing. If I never walked that better path, it's not because of anything so drastic. It's because you don't have the little what's I have out of my head, I know. Well, I told you in precisely because you were Liberi. Oh, so Sofia Meta is adopted after all. You never told me that. What regret are you trying to make up for this time? I didn't want to tell you. The loss of a friendship made me realize that I never truly knew Oliveri. Oh, so they were friends with the old man. Sad. I thought I was too clumsy. I thought I could learn to get along with Oliveri. But I was never very good at it. I worried about your nerves that were constantly on edge, about your obsession over the accident, the anger that boiled within you, and how you struggled to fit in. But I never knew how to guide you. For the Sancta, empathy is a window that helps us understand each other. For you, it became a wall that kept you out. Hold it right there. Do all people always get so sentimental? You don't get it. What I'm trying to tell you is that everything is going to change after the Summit of Nations. The prohibition of patrons' firearms for non-sancta will be lifted, along with other laws like it. The law's acceptance of delivery will extend far beyond just allowing you to live in the Holy City. We will truly become one people, Fia. Do you think it's enough to just issue a few edicts, close a few workshops, build a shrine, and take in some wanderers? See, that's your first reaction. It means that deep down you want to share true understanding with Lemuel, but mostly with us. You will understand fear. Then, if you're willing, you can take my place and become a true good knight. Or go and do whatever else you want to. Things that were once open only to the Sancta. When that day comes, your friends will be there to bear witness, as they do now. Now, take your guardian gun for a spin. Fiametta does not fully understand what the old man said, and her two friends say nothing, but everyone present smiles at her. Wasn't Mostima out of the empathy thing? Oh, it's a flintlock! So cute! And Patricia is giving her a thumbs up. Fiametta raises the old patron firearm. She has held many grenade launchers in her time, but she feels a strange sensation come over as she touches the gun barrel, like a terrestrial creature touching the sea for the first time. She cannot tell if the indescribable connection among Sangsta has opened itself to her, or if it's simply a reaction to Patrician's words. We were born different, Fia, but our paths must eventually converge. Nothing makes an old man happier than recognition from his child. Fiametta holds the gun tightly and lines up the sides with the door. Perfect timing, you old bastard. Fiametta, it's been a while. Did you invite him, Lemuel? I knew he was coming, that's all. It was I who invited him. Letting go of hatred is also part of achieving true understanding. Perfect timing, Anduin. Is there anything I can help you with, Elle? To make up for me not recognizing you? Not so fast. There's a few things about Laterano I'm really interested in. It's been a long time since I've been here. Oh, when did the Curia decide to shut down every firearms workshop in the city? It was recent. The edict was sent to all workshops in the city on the same day. It wasn't that much of a surprise. Arms control had been around for as long as I could remember, and it was about time they turned their attention to reforming gun control, after all these years. Don't you find it strange? Should I? Meister Paganini said that there was nothing unusual about shops shutting down and opening up. He'd been talking about closing up for years. But this is a firearms workshop. Does that make a difference? This is where all Sanctas made their guardian guns, like the ones shown in Harry Potter. I know. This is where all Sanctas made their guardian guns. Have all of you forgotten the meaning of Sancta's patron firearms carries? Well, what the heck? Elle, what are you doing? A grenade launcher with a blade too big to be a bayonet. No, as much as I want, I cannot recognize these guns. And what's the name? Is this one the one that flips? The flipping shotgun from Terminator? What was the name? Winchester? I don't remember. I suppose this is like a M16 or something. I don't know. I am a Gears Frontline fan, but I don't know about firearms. She smoothly disassembles it, from the magazine to the barrel, to the action to the case ejector. I'm not a terrorist or some kind of super mercenary. I just know my guns like I know my own joints. I remember how I came into possession of each and every gun. Yes, all of them. But the one that left the deepest impression of me was the first one, when I stepped into this little shop, along with my parents and my sister. Exercise's hands do not slow down even as she continues talking. My sister told me that every Sancta has their very own pattern firearm, or guardian gun, the same as we were born with, or unique halos. So, picking a guardian gun is like making a friend. We place our trust in empathy, open our hearts to one another, and learn to get along. Wait, there's something that's been scratching my mind. What's the name of this girl down there? Vanini. It's Vanini familiar with SL? Because their halos color, at least, and their hair are very, very close to each other. I don't know if it's just a similarity because of the artist, or they are related. By the time we knew you were there, you had your hands on the scope I had picked, filling it with a face full of curiosity. Well, Magister Paganini said he found me in the gardens of an Ecclesia Requietum and brought me back to his workshop. I seemed to have problems with speech, and he thought I was mute at first. It took a few years for me to be able to put a few syllables together. I caused him so many headaches. I was never the kind of kid he could be proud of. I sneaked out that day without even knowing why, and I was anxious. I almost cried. Put your heart on it, Bunny, just like old times. Eh? Hesitantly, tentatively, Bunny puts her hands on it. Master Pack put my hand-picked parts together. My mind filled with thoughts when it held it in my hand. I held it in my hand. Protect my parents and sister, make new friends, have the coolest graduation ceremony in Laterano. It told me I could do all that. You felt it, didn't ya? The stuff you just said wasn't what I remembered at all, Bunny. I remember that I picked my guardian gun with a little girl I didn't know. We watched the fall beast across the street, used the barrel as a talk tube. She didn't talk, but I could feel what was in her heart when we played together with the parts. That's why I knew she was happy when I saw her reddened eyes at the end. This is our secret. That's why I didn't say anything to my sis when she asked if I was willing you. For me, that wasn't the day I made one friend. It was the day I made two. Exusei brandishes her gun, which she had already reassembled, and smiles at the young apprentice gunsmith. Vanity has her eyes fixed in Exusei, that sense of confidence and pride that was on her face through the process. Vanity cannot tell where the confidence and pride came from. It is almost like Exusei is saying, I'm a Santa and this is a Santa thing. What is it, Bunny? Well, I basically regretted what happened. You still don't remember anything? Mm-hmm. But I believe you, El. Huh? I was really sad when Magister Paganini told me this workshop would have to close. I thought it was because I had lived here for so long with him that I didn't want to leave. I believe you about this link that you say pattern firearms bring us, El. Even though it means that something has happened to the Holy City that I can't comprehend. Yeah! How can I help? You have been here in the finance workshop for so long. Surely you got a way to help me make an explosion that will shake the city. Oh, Exia. Oh, Exia. Is she alright? Must be nice with her. You know what she's like. It's not so easy for her to forgive. What about Anduin? He left. If there's anyone who has right to be angry, it would be you, Lemon. You were the one who suffered the most. I can argue with that, Reverend. But all emotions change with time. In the 5 years that I spent in that coma, Anduin served his sentence in a nomadic abbey, traveling across Terra, offering assistance to our scattered kind as his way of atoning. Finally, he decided to come back to Laterano, reintegrating as an ordinary Northerner. Laterano needs him, and he deserves a second chance. I'm glad you think that way. What was it you wanted to talk to me about? Still Fiametta. You know, she insisted on taking firearm courses when she was in school. She was always the first to show up for class and the last to leave the firing range. She loved guns in a way nobody could ever doubt, even though she never learned to use one. But when you gave her your gun and that speech, that look in her eyes, I couldn't tell if it was doubt or disappointment, but the one thing I know is that it wasn't pure joy. Is that right? I thought she would be happy, at least before Andrew showed up. I still don't understand how she feels after all these years. Your announcement took me by surprise, let alone Fiametta. The prohibition on pattern firearms for non-sancta will be lifted, along with other rules like it, that part. The arms control that we have been pushing for so long has only now come to its more important stage. You mean the two policies conflict? What I want to ask is, have you received for any further revelations? Have greater goals been bestowed upon our arms control work? The goal has never changed. All forms of control exist so that everyone will be able to use guns more efficiently, more widely. The firearms workshop have a long history, but also plenty of flaws. Gunsmiths and customers both put way too much energy into them, trying to make each and every gun unique. Once the shrine of gunsmithing in Pagos Magellan starts operating for real, Laterano will be able to provide armed support to all nations and all races when we have to. If the goal has never changed, why do the changes of the present seem so sudden, so out of place? Maybe because we are not so great at imagining the future. You're right that the matriarch has bestowed a greater revelation upon me. All will partake of the same revelation at the Nativity. When the time comes, it won't be just you and Fia. Millions of people will gain insight into the future, both inside and outside Laterano. You're sharp, Lemon, and I'm sure you understand that our first priority is to make sure that the Nativity goes off without a hitch. I will continue to hunt the criminal trying to blow things up at this important time. Hoop hoop. Ante Yassified Anduin, the Yassified Martyr. What's with you, man? Leave, now. I don't want to see your face. In the end, the gathering parted on less than pleasant terms. He had spent much time mulling over Patrician's invitation before accepting it. He was not unprepared for what might happen, but with a new dawn about to break in Laterano, he had decided to come and visit old friends for reasons that he could not or would not put into clear words. What will become of the past once the new Laterano comes? He wanted a confirmation, nothing more. The wind brings a cloud that casts a tiny shadow in a corner of the street. Anduin frowns. He takes a few steps, then stops and waves over a confessional. How to make the confessional? Confess 47. Please insert your Signa, Creditorium, or Citizen credit card before beginning your confession. Sorry, I just remembered I have something else I need to do. It's you. They are Sanctas, but they have ears. What is going on with you two Northerners? Are you Sancta? Are you regular ancients? What are you? Tell me, you gold, white and black wearers. Was that why you waved over a confessional? To check your surroundings? Do we need to call the guards? No, I guess I was just imagining things. Were you looking for me? The master has returned to the shrine of Nursery. We came to take your back. Huh? Who's this? Aliberi? Welcome back, Cardinal Lemuel. Here are the handover documents for 5 firearms workshops in Pagus Faber. This one's owner, Paganini, has signed the papers. Good work. The notarial hall can take the rest. Speaking of which, there are some exceptional circumstances with the workshop on Via Burgos. The owner, Paganini, has an apprentice who is going to take her qualification exam. The courier will have to provide some form of compensation now that the shop has been shut down. Her name is Vanini, I think. I happened to pass by her when I left. She had fiery red hair and a bright smile on her face, a really sunny disposition. You damn idiot. Eh? Via Burgos. Sounds familiar. Look at the files on your terminal, Amos. That description does not fit Vanini. Huh? It's alright, maybe just a passerby. You said she was a sancta with a fiery red hair? She had a hat up, but we were walking towards each other. I got a good look. Yep. Bye.
各位撤収。そうだ。まだやり残しがあったわね。後方支援部。
Well, I wanted to do more, but I took around 30 minutes for this last one. So I leave it for now.
ドクター、今日はどんなところに行ってきたの？
Last one! Ha! Fuck!
はじめまして。ロープ。
Well, doesn't matter, I'll get her. Some way or the other. I'll try to not break into my wallet, but I'll still do my best to get her. You will not escape me, Lemuel. Scadi, Rosmontis, and W are sparkable with 200. Probably I can get a Escadance. Oh, I can exchange this one. That's fun. Well, that's it for today. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching. I hope you come the next time too. I probably try to... Wait, no. Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Yes or yes. It's GFL. What's the name? Florence, the Horniners. So I'll be waiting around the same time, I guess, or a little bit earlier. I think I have to start making schedules and those kinds of things. Maybe when I finish with my secret projects. Well, that's it. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.